Hey, it's Matt with Anchors Away Junk Removal and Hauling. You know, Hampton Roads, Virginia, the 757. Day in the Life Junk Removal, episode 3, I guess you could say. Kind of getting used to this YouTube thing. Talking to nobody in the room probably makes me a little crazy. But I'm becoming more comfortable with being uncomfortable, right? And that's going to kind of go into what I did today. You know, in the past couple segments that I made, past couple videos, I said sometimes junk removal will kick your ass. You know, today we didn't have any jobs on schedule. So what do you do when you don't have jobs on schedule, right? You market, you work on your website, SEO, feed the beast that's Google. You know, Google My Business, Facebook, all your social medias. Jump on LinkedIn. Get on there and start looking up anybody and everybody that you could think of. Companies, right? So I spent a little bit of time on marketing, a little bit of time on social medias. We're trying a little something different, a little something more humorous. I found that if you are yourself and you just let the way you are adapt to the way you run business, if you're a good person, you're funny, or you think you're funny, the customers, they really like it, right? So we did marketing this morning. We did a couple estimates. And then at noonish today, we were afforded the opportunity to film a segment for a local TV station, WTKR Channel 3. It's going to air on July 3rd at 9 o'clock in the morning. It is a tribute to veteran-owned small businesses. You know, I've never been in the studio before. I never been on camera besides YouTube or TikTok or Instagram. You know, but this was big time, you know, walking in there, you got your uniform on, you want to look crisp, you want to look, you know, like you're a franchise, because that's what sells, right? So we go up and it's like 10 or 15 minute segment. You get to actually give them the questions you want them to ask, right? To kind of make it a little bit smoother on you. I was a little bit nervous in the beginning, but I settled down. I was answering the questions. We were talking like the cameras weren't even on. Something that I noticed, and I guess this is all news stations, they have a teleprompter, right? The teleprompter sits out of camera view, and I was pretty surprised how fast the teleprompter moves. I mean, they got to read. Their brain and mouth coordination has to be on point. I just thought that was a funny little story. But no, 9 a.m. on the Eastern Standard Time, July 3rd, a tribute to veteran-owned small businesses in Virginia Beach and the Hampton Roads, Virginia area. Check it out if you can. If not, hey, that's fine too. But the whole purpose of me telling y'all about this today is don't be afraid to reach out. There's free things you can do. There are things that, yeah, you probably have to pay a little bit of money for. You know, if you got to pay for marketing, just make sure you analyze, okay, is this what I'm about to pay for going to bring me a return, right? Everybody in business, they talk about ROI, return on investment. If I put my dollar into this, will I get my dollar plus back, right? You want to make sure you're spending your money smart in the beginning. So that way, if you're frugal and you put your dollars in the right buckets and let those dollars that you get from revenue take care of tools and equipment, vehicles, and taxes. I think that's the smart play. You just got to be analytical sometimes. I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed by any means, but I do analyze when it comes to money, doing a budget, weekly budget. What am I spending? Don't wait until the end of the month and be like, holy crap, I made 10 grand, but I spent 15. Like, you don't want to be in a loss, and you're already going to be in a loss starting off, and that's okay. Just minimize the losses. And before I forget, I was ragging a little bit on Junk Teens, and I said something about them being in Florida. Sometimes the brain operates faster than the lips. Junk Teens is actually out of Massachusetts. You should go look them up. Go check out their videos on Instagram. These guys are teenagers. I waited till I was 40. They're teenagers. I wish I could have went back in time and had the same success, but they're doing a hell of a job, right? And I just want to shout out Junk Teens. I didn't want to put nobody down in Florida. You got a really good company down in Florida called, what was it, Clutter Reduction. You got quite a few YouTubers that are in Florida. But we're all over the place. And one thing I've noticed in 6 months of business is everybody's willing to help everybody out. You have your groups out there that, all you see all day, every day is, how much would you charge? How much would you charge? That's not a question that somebody in Texas can answer for somebody in Massachusetts. That's not a question that can be answered by somebody in a different state, different county. We all have different dump fees. Somebody's dump fee might be $32 a ton. Ours in Virginia is more like $70 a ton, right? How would you go about removing these items? Or, hey, has anybody taken a piano apart? Or, hey, asking those types of questions. But 9 times out of 10, if you research on YouTube University, you're going to find the answers you're looking for. Because of all the junk removal haulers that have come before us, they've posted content. The answer is there. So for me, personally, this is what I do. I did 6 estimates today. There's some that I know 100% that I'm going to be doing. Some that I'm iffy about. I'll go home after the day is done, whatever time that is, and I'll start looking up on YouTube. How can I dismantle, what was it, yesterday? I dismantled a hideaway bed. I've never done that before. I've subscribed and I watch certain junk removal companies, and it was like 2 days prior to me doing this hideaway, I saw Lugstars do it. And you always want to remain positive. You go in, I think Matt, Vic, and Sonoma Strong, and I bring them up a lot. It's because I try to mimic the ones that are doing successful junk removal businesses. But him and JoJo, you have to be positive. You have to be confident. And when you give them that price, don't waver. Just shut up. The price is this. And be quiet. Right? We be quiet. And we are going to wait for a response. And my lighting probably sucks. But, no hate in the comments. I'm trying, right? I'm filming with an iPhone. I got some cheap Walmart lighting. And We just make do with what we have in the beginning and just make it happen, right? So, days that we got our asses whooped, we're out marketing. You're essentially out there in uniform in your junk removal vehicle or truck and trailer, and you are showing up to businesses, you're riding around neighborhoods, and you're being seen. You know, I said something about ghost runs. There are times where I will ride around empty in the most crowded places, and I'll park, I'll have a little bit of lunch, and maybe you get phone call, maybe you don't get phone call, and then I'll move on. My time is very important, so I don't stick around places too long. People put out bandit signs. Well, let me tell you about bandit signs in Hampton Roads, Virginia. I put out bandit signs, and the very next day, they're gone. It's okay. It was a shot. I need to redo my bandit sign anyway, to just junk removal and a phone number, and not put the business. I'm not telling on myself, but I feel bad for whoever took my bandit signs. Uh, COVID ain't even it, right? You taking people's bandit signs that they paid hard-earned money for, that's bad juju, you know? Play the game the right way, and good things will happen, right? Take calls from other junk removal companies. Help each other out in your area. You form a relationship with other haulers instead of becoming enemy number one. You can't succeed like that. We need each other to work together and to feed our families and to make sure that everybody in the community sees that we're on the same page. So if they call me, or if they call another junk removal company here locally, and we have some really awesome junk removal companies in the local area that I've got the opportunity to meet. You know, no bad blood. One company's like, well, I'll just stay in Virginia Beach. And another company, maybe they take care of the North Carolina, Virginia line, and they're out there working their butts off every day. We're trying to build greatness. I feel like by marketing and by out there looking like you're running for mayor of your town, which all that means is you're shaking babies and kissing hands, right? You're out there meeting and greeting, grinning, but it doesn't really work that well if you don't have a shirt, right, that has your logo, and it doesn't work that well if you're not branding yourself. You know, I was the kind of person that watched a lot of SEO videos. I watched a lot of Gary Vee, a lot of sales videos. You know, something that Gary Vee says, I take it a lot to heart, is use social media. Nothing is more powerful than social media. Your advertising, your word, everything gets out like a shotgun blast, right? Post good content. And some of y'all are probably looking at my TikToks and like, yeah, I'm not sure he's posting good. I'm just posting to post. You know, I probably had a lot of Crayola crowns in the past, so maybe I'm not running on all cylinders every day. You know, you can see behind me, I was a part of the greatest organization in the world for a long time, my whole adult life pretty much, up until 2016. I got the street smarts, the hustle mentality, and the never quit and never give up. you got to come out of the box running and pretend like you're tired of eating ramen noodles. You're tired of eating mac and cheese out of the carton. You know, go test drive a brand new Corvette. Go sit in first class. You know, get a taste of what it is to be on another level. And use that to fuel your fire to make your business the best that it is. I'm out here to try to dominate. I want to dominate every day. I want to dominate life. I want to dominate junk removal. You know, it's never too late to start. You got to go out there with a purpose and know your why. Some people's why is children. I do it for my kids. Some people's why is to become a franchise. Some people's why is so they don't go stir crazy. They're sitting at home like, I know I could be doing something, you know. You're helping the community as a junk removal specialist. You are helping your community. You are helping the environment. And if you can put a smile on your customers' faces, you're doing something good, right? You're doing it right. So, utilize the time that you're getting your ass kicked when there's no jobs. You still have work to do. You still have to go out every day and make sure everybody and their mom knows, hey, my name's Matt. I'm with Anchors Away Junk Removal and Hauling, and I'm here to give you a free estimate on whatever items that you need. And if they say no, hey, move on. How many no's till you get a yes? You know, we all probably watch these videos. It takes a lot of no's to get that yes, but that yes might be a $2,000 job. That yes might be a $30,000 job that you got off of Craigslist by posting every day, twice a day. I post at 8 a.m. and I post at 3 p.m. majority of the days. Now that's $5 a post. So if you post on Craigslist for $5 or $10 in my case every day, and you get a job that's $1,000, I mean, come on, that's amazing. You know, Craigslist still works in the junk removal space. Maybe some of you guys are missing the misconnections part of Craigslist. Or maybe you're on other sites, but it's amazing how cool junk removal can be. You literally create your own time, your own schedule. If you don't want a job, price it high. And if you get it, well, you get paid, right? I went to a job the other day and I'm like, man, you know, internally, I'm like, I really don't want to do this today. I don't want to do that. That's terrible. You know, I price it way above what I think it should be. And then I get a phone call. Hey, when can you come take care of this? I'm like, what? What do you mean? What? Okay. Yeah. And then I'll schedule it. Okay. So 6 months in, I'm not satisfied, not happy where I'm at, but I'm happy with the progression every single day. And I'm about to be on WTKR Channel 3, where they have 20,000 viewers every single morning in my local area. You know, 20,000 is great. There's 1.7 million, give or take, in Hampton Roads. We have the largest naval base in the world. We have SEAL teams. We have Marines. We have a lot of military families. You know, something that really chapped my butt a little bit was I had an opportunity to become a vendor for the people that run base housing. Now, a lot of people want to support your local businesses, your local veteran-owned businesses, but they want you to have corporate insurance. And I'll give you an example. This company that I was working with, they were happy with my business insurance. And then they asked for a copy of the commercial vehicle insurance. They want me as a small business in the first 6 months to carry a $1 million policy like I drive a semi-truck. I don't go over the road. I stay in my local area. It's trash pickup, it's waste management, it's cleaning services, whatever they want to identify junk removal companies as. And it's different, I guess, every state, every county. The difference for me between what I have and $1 million policy is another $5,000 a year. When you're first starting, what I was saying in the beginning of the video is every dollar counts. Like, dang, come on, man. I can't be spending another $5,000. And I don't even know if you're going to use me, right? I don't even know if I'm going to make that money back. But thinking outside the box, I realized, oh crap, most of the base housing in this area is off base. Bandit signs, door hangers, flyers, parking my truck in certain areas where it's definitely full of military families, right? Military families, if you have a military installation near you, they have this thing called PCS season, and I don't know what the other branches call it, but it's permanent change of station. And there are families moving in and out every single year. They try to keep it within the fiscal year, but that's a tidbit of information, right? So if you're in Pensacola, Florida, and you have a junk removal company, you have NAS Pensacola, the air station, they're always moving in and out. Military families are all over, and it's not on base. So if you're not a retired military or active military, you have this population that has a tendency to need junk removal, or when they move in, they need the boxes, the wrapping, the old stuff. They start to declutter when they move, and they try to set their house up when they get to your location. And then who are they going to call? I've done so many jobs of just boxes. It's mind-blowing. Boxes, couches, mattresses. Doing these jobs, I realize like those are the top ones that I do. I also offer demolition and removal of hot tubs, sheds, above ground pools, awnings, things like that. I take a really good look at what it is that the customer is asking for. And this lighting sucks, guys. Hey, let me see if I can fix it. Y'all don't want to see my ugly face anyway, I guess. Like, yeah. Nope. I don't know. Anybody got any suggestions on lighting, or what do you use? Jedi junk removal. I think we had a conversation the other day. What do you use? What setup? Camera? Do you have one of those TikTok ring lights? Do we have studios? Lugstar? Hey, I watch every video every day. And then I watch all the lives with Sonoma Strong Holland. What do you guys use? Because I'm sure this side is dark. This side is light because I got a light over here. I don't have a light overhead. What are you guys' setups? Comment below on what your setups are. Make a video. Andrew Thompson, make a video. What does the king of junk removal in Los Angeles make his videos with? Camera phone? Do you got a lighting setup? What all do y'all use? I don't think you need to go out and spend a lot of money. I think you just need to find what works at a reasonable price and let junk removal pay, right? I remember when I bought my 2009 NPR, right? I bought it from Junk Doctors out of Mooresville, North Carolina, Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina area. A great group of guys. They are also in partnership and co-owners of JRA. we were talking about getting the dump truck to Virginia. So it's about a 4-hour ride to Virginia. And I remember somebody saying, oh, we'll just send a plane to pick our guys up. They'll deliver the truck for a fee. I'm like, a plane? Junk money plane. But that's great. And we're not talking a 747, we're talking a private plane. But JRA and Junk Doctor's been around for a long time, and I'm sure they make quite a bit of revenue a year. And all their guys are in uniform. They all have a clean look. They know what they're doing. They know their trucks. And they have a solid operation down in North Carolina. If y'all went to JunkCon, I had to sit back from, the fan seats and watch it on YouTube here. But being able to get to watch videos, get to know everybody that's out there, Kraken Junk Removal. It's awesome. This community is spread out over the United States, but we're so tight. You got guys in Hawaii doing junk removal. I don't think I've seen anybody in Alaska yet, but there could be. I guess you got a snowmobile and a trailer. You're out there in your wool suits. But hey, this is the season. We're out here getting it every day. I love it. So if you love junk removal and you want more information on what I do and my setup, I'm going to do more videos. I'm just trying to keep up with all these other guys, Lug Stars. Every day, I think he's on like episode 67 or something. I'm going to probably get off of here, work on editing, which I suck. You're going to tell me all sorts of stuff. Hey, it's dark in there. You don't know what you're doing. You're filming. Shut up. Whatever. Hey, I'm just out here trying to be uncomfortable, right? I'm trying to get comfortable being uncomfortable. I never made a video more than, I think, 13 minutes. So today is like 27 minutes long running. But every single day I want to come on and just talk junk removal. Maybe I'll get lucky and grow my YouTube to where some of these other guys are. But it's inspiring others. It's working hand in hand, learning and teaching and putting all of our heads together on how do we grow this business? How do we get better? How can we become $1 million company? So until next time, I'm Matt with Anchors Away Junk Removal and Hauling out of Virginia Beach, Virginia. And it is a honor to be able to share knowledge and to be able to receive knowledge from other junk removal companies in the United States. I appreciate all the videos, all the free knowledge, but comment below what kind of videos should I make. I got a few things coming up here. I decided to go the weird, goofy, funny route. Ride around with Halloween mask, right? Michael Myers. Batman mask. I got one of my guys that's going to wear a Bane mask. And we're going to stage fights. Not in front of the customer, but for good content. Got a busy day tomorrow, so I got to do some research on a few things. But it's all about making it happen, right? And having a positive mental attitude, even when your day is not going the way. Sometimes you just need to reset, right? We have bad moments in the day, not bad days. You have bad moments in the day, but not bad days as a whole. When you feel like you're going down that path, pause for a second, call a timeout, whatever the analogy you want to use. Take a second and take a deep breath. Get refocused and push forward. We are all in this together. Junk removal companies or any other small businesses is not easy. It's not easy. It's hard work, but it's so rewarding, especially when you have taken care of a customer and you see that 5-star review. You know, I almost want to change my name. Instead of Acres Away, I should call it 5-star junk removal and hauling, because I strive to get 5 stars every single job, every single day. But keep your head up, keep pushing forward, and I wish you all success. Until tomorrow, it's Matt, and I'm out.